The National Gallery is set to launch our new exhibition, 21st Century Cayman. February the 25th is when we open, and it's a really exciting combination of traditional Caymanian craft work with contemporary artists. We've gone about actually pairing off traditional artisans and contemporary artists to reimagine our heritage craft in the 21st century.
Why is it important to look at your history and to know your heritage and your past? The answer is something that's been said over and over. You just need to have the knowledge of who you are before you move forward.
When old meets the new, we can learn from the elders who are willing to teach their skills, and combining that is almost natural. It's very timely. We should showcase the old and the new at this time in our history. I think it's good to try to bridge the generation gap. It's always important to push for ideas or events, exhibitions like that, because we always want to try to understand where we are and where we came from. That's always important to any society or civilization.
It's important for us to know our past, because it gives us a clue of like who we are, you know. Like nowadays, people not sure about who they are, or they're not sure about their past. Me personally, I find that by knowing the history about who you are, having roots, it makes you a stronger person, because you appreciate other people also, because you are strong. So you're not worried about people, you know, like what they think about you or this or that, because you're a strong person because you have roots.
Well, thatch is a very organic material, and it seems that the work grew organically. You know, I wasn't quite sure how I was going to handle a piece of artwork on thatch. And I chose a sanguine because that's a natural pigment as well, and everything seems to blend together. It's based on a photo from a Caymanian book, an annual history of Cayman, and it's of Catherine Susanna Connolly from East End. She was born in 1838. Obviously she's seen a lot of life. Very important things happened on Cayman during that time, the emancipation of slavery, etc. As I created the drawing on the thatch, it's almost as though I kind of reached back from the 21st century to the 19th century, kind of brought her to life.
Some of my projects are the logwood chopsticks, and using the raw logwood that we would use normally for dye. I'm using it for the color of the wood. It's a hard wood, so it works well with the chopsticks. I think it's functionality, like you have to live with the piece rather than just looking at it. Sure, you look at it, but then, you know, if it's pretty and doesn't work, you're really not going to end up using it at the end of the day. So for me to get back to about the caboose, it has to be functional. Some of the materials that we use today wouldn't necessarily be traditional back in 18th century. The traditions have been evolving.
We are real industrious people when it comes to using all the resources we have here in Cayman. We have a lot of resources. If we change our way of looking at things, things are not trash. We don't have to throw them away. Each one of those things got a second life, and we got to find it. So we are out there trying to do that and make things function again. Usually we work from disregarded items like beech wood and stuff like that, and we try to convert them into functional items again, from toys to just anything that we can make it work, you know. All y'all come out and see how our traditional artists are working out here, along with our contemporary artists, to put on a show for you all Caymanians and visitors alike. Thank you so much.